Hi, Helen from crystalsandcrochet.com here, and welcome to part 9, the final part of the Sacred Space crochet along. So we're going to work rounds 109 through to 114. Okay, so a repeat of what we did last time, and still building out on these lovely squishy cushioned corners. And then you're going to make a new stitch called knot stitch, and I'm going to zoom right in so that you can see those lovely little corners. Okay, the actual finished corner of our blanket is not quite square, it cuts off at a tiny little angle, but I think it's really pretty. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this final part and have fun. Round 109. So we're going to start by joining with a standing double crochet in any chain 2 corner space, and then we are going to double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet in the same space. Okay, so again, all of your corners are 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. You are then going to double crochet front post treble together around the next 10 stitches. Okay, so you know how to do these by now. And remembering, as you work over the other ones that you made in the previous round, make the front post treble part just around the front post treble. Okay, like that. Okay, so I'm just going to shoot along to here, so I will have made 10. Okay, so that is 10 double crochet front post treble togethers made. Just lifting everything up. It's all getting a bit big to move around now. Okay, so now we are going to do the same as we did down here. We're going to chain 1, skip that next stitch, and double crochet in the next stitch. So all of your double crochets will be made into the back post trebles. Okay, just so that you can easily sort of keep a track of where you're going. And you're going to do that 107 times. And then as you come up to the next corner, so you'll make a double crochet in here, and that will be the last one of the 107. You'll then chain 1, skip this next stitch, and then again make 10 double crochet front post treble togethers, which will bring you up to the corner, and then in the corner 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Okay, so very much the same as this round down here, it's just the number of stitches in the corner that's multiplying now. Okay, and don't get caught out here. Okay, that's your last double crochet that you're going to skip, and that's the last back post treble, sorry, that you will work a double crochet into as you go along. Okay, So all the way round, join to your standing double crochet, fasten off and secure your ends. Round 110. Okay, so again we're going to start in the corner. So in any chain 2 corner space, start with a standing double crochet and then another double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. Okay, so that's all of our corners are 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Okay, then we're going to double crochet front post treble together in the next 12 stitches. Okay, so that's going to bring us along to here. So you've got the hang of these by now. Okay, so we're going to make 12. 1, and 2, 11, and oops, that's number 12. There we go. Okay, so again, as we did down here, we're going to work a double crochet in the chain 1 space and a back post treble around the next stitch. And again, we're going to do that 107 times. Okay, so double crochet into the chain 1 space and back post treble around the next stitch. Okay, and you're going to work all the way along, and don't forget the last, once you've done the 107, that will end there. Then the instructions tell you to double crochet in the next chain 1 space, and you're then going to make a further 12 double crochet front post treble togethers, and your corners are 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Okay, so fairly straightforward round, because we're basically repeating down here, but it's just in the corners where we're increasing the stitches. Okay, so go ahead and work your way all the way round. Join to the standing double crochet, fasten off and secure your ends. On to round 111. Nice, really simple round for you this time, although obviously they take quite a long time because there's lots and lots of stitches now. Okay, so again, starting in any chain 2 corner space, excuse me, join with a standing double, and then in the same stitch, double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet. Okay, now this time we are going to double crochet front post treble together in the next 14 stitches. Okay, so exactly the same as we have been doing for the last few rounds. Okay, so that's our 2 corner, or 2 made round the last corner, and then carry on to make 12 more, so 14 in total will bring you to here. Okay, so that's double crochet front post treble together in 14 stitches. Now don't worry if your work's doing this, this is the last round where we're making these stitches, so because the next couple of rounds are, shall we say, normal stitches, it actually flattens and pulls this together, but this, as you can feel, it's quite thick and it's quite heavy, and it really gives the corners of the blanket a lovely sort of weight and feel. Okay, so you are now going to double crochet in the next 215 stitches. So make sure you don't forget that first one after that last, let's just call it a special stitch because it's a bit of a mouthful, keep saying it. Okay, so just work your way all the way across. Okay, and then your last stitch of the repeat is going to be made into that double crochet that we made in the chain one space. You're then going to make another 14 double crochet front post treble togethers. Then each of your corners is 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Okay, so 14 this side, 215 double crochet in between, and then another 14 at the end of the side coming up to the corner, and each corner is 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Okay, so go ahead and work your way all the way round. When you get to the beginning, you're going to omit the last corner group again on your fourth repeat, your fourth side. Join to that standing double crochet, fasten off and secure your ends. Okay, round 112, and we're going to join with a standing half double crochet in the last stitch of any side. Okay, so it's that last double crochet before the chain 2 space. There we go. Okay, then we start our repeat for each side. So we're going to make 3 half double crochet in the corner space, and you need to place a marker in the second of those half doubles that are made into the corner. You are then going to half double crochet in the next 247 stitches. Okay, so do make sure that you don't skip that very first stitch, and then just work 1 half double in every stitch all the way across. Now again, you may find it worth using a stitch marker every 20 or 25 stitches, just to help you count and to make sure, okay, because 247 is a heck of a lot of stitches to count all in one go. Okay, so I'm just going to go along past where our double crochet front post treble togethers were. Okay. And you'll see now, and with the next 2 rounds, how it sort of brings that in flat, and it stops that little kink that you get by pulling this all nice and neatly together. Okay, so all the way along to the end, so that second double crochet that's made into the corner there, that's going to be where your last half double goes, and then it's 3 half double, so no chain spaces this time. Okay, 3 half double into each chain 2 corner space, and put a stitch marker in the center or second half double that you make into that chain 2 space. Okay, so nice and simple, lots and lots of stitches though, but make sure that you get your count right, because the next round does need the right number of stitches, because we've got a new little stitch coming up next. Okay, so whiz all the way round, join to your standing half double, fasten off and secure your ends. Okay. Round 113, we are nearly there. Okay, so if you check on your pattern, just before round 13, it actually gives you a description of how knot stitch is made. I called it knot stitch because it looks like a little knot, but it's actually an incredibly simple sort of chain stitch type of thing, but we will show. Okay, so we're going to join with a standing single crochet in any corner stitch. Okay, now I've got this quite zoomed in so that you can see quite clearly. Okay, so it's our marked stitch, and we're going to put a standing single crochet in there. Okay, in this same stitch we're going to make a knot stitch, which we need to put the marker into, and then another single crochet. Okay, so to make our knot stitch, insert your hook through the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. Okay, yarn over and pull through one loop twice. Yarn over and pull through both loops. Okay, so what you've got is sort of like a single crochet on the top, but you've done 2 little chains, and you'll see why it looks like a knot in a minute. So pop your marker in that stitch and then push that chain or pull that chain forward, and then single crochet in the same stitch. Okay, see how it sort of pushes it down and it just rolls around like a little knot. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few more times so you'll get the hang of it, but it is very, very simple. Okay, so our repeat now is we are going to make a knot stitch in the next stitch. So that's our corner that we've worked into. So knot stitch into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, and just through that first loop, 1, 2, yarn over and through 2. Okay, so you've got like a chain 2 there, and then the top loops of the stitch there. Push it over with your crochet hook, single crochet in the next stitch. Okay, so knot stitch in, grab a loop, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2, push it over, single crochet. Okay, so you're alternating with the knot stitch, okay, which is like a little raised bobble, yeah, and single crochets. So it's in, grab a loop, yarn over through one, yarn over through one, yarn over through two. Use your hook to push that forward and out of the way. Okay, so in, pull up a loop, yarn over through one, yarn over through one, yarn over through two. Push it out of the way, single crochet in the next stitch. Okay, I'm going to zoom right in so that you, oops, wrong way, here we go. Okay, I hope it stays clear, but you can see, look, if I show you from the top, it looks like a little knot on there. Okay, but all it actually is like a, it's sort of like an extended single crochet, but not really. Anyway, very simple to do. Into the stitch, grab your loop, yarn over through one, yarn over through one, yarn over through two. Push your hook down so that you're forcing the little knot forward, nice and easy. Through one, through two, push it over, make a single crochet in the next stitch. Okay, so you're going to carry on like that all the way around. So when it comes to the end of a side, you will make a knot stitch in this first half double crochet that's in that chain two corner space. So that one will be a single, that one will be a knot stitch, and then in your marked stitch you're going to make a single crochet, knot stitch, single crochet, and pop your marker in the knot stitch, okay, under the top two loops there. Okay, so carry on like that all the way around. It's a little bit fiddly maybe to begin with, but you'll soon get into the rhythm, soon get the swing of it, and as you'll see with our next round that sort of really finishes it off, this is a really sort of effective, pretty edging without it being too hard to do. Okay, so carry on all the way round, join to your standing single crochet, fasten off, and I will see you for the next round. Round 114. This is our very last round. Okay, so you're going to join with a standing half double crochet in any corner knot stitch, which is where you've got your marker. Okay, so standing half double in there and make a half double in the same stitch. Okay, so you've got two half double in there. Okay, so then we're going to chain one and we're going to make two half double crochet in the single crochet, skip the next knot stitch, two half double into the single, skip the knot stitch. Okay, and you're going to do that all the way along, so it's two half double in every single crochet and skip each knot stitch apart from the corners. Okay, so I'm going to whiz along to the next corner and then I'll take you round that because it's not quite a normal corner. Okay, so once you've done that, repeat 125 times. You'll have one more knot stitch before the corner one, so that skipping that is part of the repeat. So then you'll make 2 half double crochet in the next single, which is the first single that you made into that corner stitch, because you did single crochet, knot stitch, single crochet. Okay, so 2 into there, chain 1, 2 half double in the corner knot stitch, chain 1, 2 half double in the next single. Okay, that's how you're going to work around your corners. So as you can see, if I the light's on it a bit too much there, your corner actually becomes ever so slightly rounded, if you like, rather than squared off. So if for any reason you do want to make your blanket bigger and you want to extend, then you've actually got a sort of a flat corner rather than a pointed one. So you would need to somehow work that to get a more pointed corner to come up, or leave these last 3 rows and just make them right at the very end of any extension that you do, you know, in case you want to do more of these rows or these rows, whatever. Okay, but also you will notice if you look at the photo tutorials where I used green, then the lily, and then the fuchsia, I think, where you've got a light colour either side of the knot stitches and the knot stitches are in quite a bright colour, it actually shows them off even more and it looks really pretty like that. Okay, so 2 half double in each single and skip each knot stitch apart from when you come to the corner. You're going to do 2 half double into the single crochet, chain 1, 2 half double into the corner knot stitch, chain 1, and then you start again with your 2 half double in the single. Okay, but remember you've got a single crochet either side of that knot stitch that's in the corner. Okay, so carry on all the way around and then join to the standing half double crochet, fasten off, work away all of your ends. And as always, I do recommend blocking any of your work, as it always gives a much more finished, a much more professional look to your work. And I have got videos on blocking if you do not know how to do that. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed our Sacred Space crochet along, and I hope to see you for another project soon, and I hope to see lots of beautiful photographs shared on the Facebook group. See you soon.